Welcome, beer droppers. We're at Water Street Brewing Company in downtown Binghamton, New York, across from the Boscovs. We're here for this week's Brewer Spotlight. Let's go inside and check in with Steve, Kristen, and Nick, and let's see what they have going on. Hi, I'm here with Steve at Water Street Brewing Company. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming.
So tell me a little bit about the place.
So we have a unique dining style known as fast casual, where you can come in, sit wherever you like. All the menus are on the table, and we're ready to order. You just order at our register, where we give you a little beeper to tell you when your food is ready. You can pay then, or you can start a tab and pay later. So that way, whenever you're ready to leave, you can leave. You want to order anything else, you can go up to the bar and order some more. That way you can come and go as fast or as slowly as you want. Or you can hang out with your friends for hours, or if you gotta go to an event, you can leave in half an hour, for instance.
I've heard a lot about you guys' menu. A lot of people tell me this is like a must-try place. Tell me a little about your menu. I understand you got some unique things on it.
Yeah, so one of our unique items is, for instance, our beer mussels. People absolutely love our beer mussels. People will order a second one, for instance. We also have a very good, unique burger. It's a brisket burger. Where we have a couple of pre-made burgers, or you can build your own burgers. So you can pick the burger and you can add as many toppings or sauces as you like.
Now, I just want to make sure everyone understands. Beer mussels is not what you get from drinking too much beer and all of a sudden you got beer mussels. Beer mussels is an actual food you try. What type of beer do you use in the mussels?
We usually use one of our pilsners in the mussels. So our chefs will actually come out, get a cup of our beer, and actually make the beer mussels with one of our beers.
Now, I also hear that you guys have a vegan menu.
Yeah, so we have a couple of vegan options. We have a black bean burger that goes very well with people who love black bean burgers. We also have a vegan sausage as well that I've tried it, and to me it tastes better than normal meat sausages as well.
That's awesome. So you pretty much have a menu that caters to anybody.
That is correct. Yep. If you're a vegan, vegetarian, or a meat lover, we got you covered.
And I also heard rumors gluten-free.
Yes. Yep. Yep. If you need a gluten-free roll, we can get you a gluten-free roll as well.
That's awesome. So so I walk in here and I'm saying, hey, Steve, what's your recommendation? What's the must-try thing here?
They'll probably have to be like our signature burger that everyone loves. Our signature burger. It's got blue cheese crumble. It's got our maple bacon bourbon sauce on it. So it's bacon that is mixed with bourbon and maple syrup. So it all comes together and makes a beautiful sauce.
And we're all talking fresh ingredients.
All fresh. Yep.
Nothing's frozen. Nothing's filled with preservative. This is a place where you go for fresh beer, fresh eateries.
Exactly.
I was checking out one of the things you have going on for veterans, and it really hit home to me. So tell me about this program that you do.
So every Sunday for veterans, you can get a free appetizer or a beer on Sundays.
And what's this program called?
It's called Hops for Heroes.
And I mean, so this is every Sunday, every week. It's as long as you're open, you're doing this.
That is correct. Yep. Every Sunday.
Thing.
Nope. Every single Sunday, you come in, you say, I'm a veteran, show us the identification, but you get a a free appetizer and a free beer, or a free beer.
That's awesome. So I come in and there's more. And that's what kills me. There's still more. So you have, I noticed a wall over here filled with some stuff on it.
Yeah. So another unique thing is that because we're so casual, you can play games here. So we have a whole wall over by the bathrooms with plenty of games that you can choose from. You can pick one off and take it to a table and go ahead and play it. Or if you'd like, you can bring your own games in and go ahead and play it as well.
So you really encourage people to pull up a chair and stay a while.
Yeah, exactly. So we're not a regular restaurant where we want you to sit, eat, and leave. We want you to come in and enjoy your time, relax, spend as much time as you like, do something unique with your friends, play a board game, chit chat. So we want you to enjoy your time in a very casual atmosphere.
That's awesome. So I'm just gonna come right out and say it. Let's try some beers.
All right, sounds good.
now it's time to come what we really came for, and that's to try some of these brews. So right here I'm with Nick. He's our head brewer at the Water Street Brewing Company, and he's the one that comes up with a lot of these creations here. So we're going to do it, the brewer's flight choice. So tell me, Nick, what am I about to try?
Well, I'm going to give you a taste of a few different things, some of our staples here, as well as something that showcases some of our seasonal brews. So I'm going to give you a flight of actually 6 of our beers. I'm going to do our Pilsner, which is a nice German lager, our Hefeweizen, which is a Bavarian wheat beer. We're going to do the Melmac IPA, which is our sort of house IPA, the Road Eldorado, which is really nice New England, and then we're going to finish it off with our 1,000-year porter.
1,000-year porter sounds pretty interesting. All right, let's try these out. Okay, Nick, you've poured them all up for me. Tell me what we're about to try.
Okay, so the first one we've got on the flight here is our German Pilsner. So the German Pilsner is going to start with a nice bready roundness in the beginning. Then it's going to work its way to a crisp finish with a nice touch of hop bitterness. So great beer for year round. Definitely leaves you reaching for another.
Awesome. And now this is always on tap.
Correct.
Okay. Let's try this. Looks good. Like the color of it. Definitely smells like a traditional Pilsner. You know, I got to be honest. I would never know that this was a home brewed Pilsner.
Yeah.
It's got a great flavor to it. It's like you said, it's very crisp.
Yeah.
It's very crisp. And you don't see a lot of people doing Pilsners.
No, we definitely try and do a lot of lagers here at Water Street. We do a whole range. We have the Pilsner on right now. We have a Munich Helles. We're also coming out with a Schwarz beer soon. So try and showcase a good range of styles. But this is definitely one of our favorites.
Awesome. I got to be honest. I really enjoyed that.
Excellent.
All right. So what's next?
Next, we have another traditional German style. This is a Bavarian wheat beer, Hefeweizen. So this is made with over 50% malted wheat. So you're going to taste a little bit of clove and banana in there. Great summer beer, but also, again, a good beer for any time of year.
Summer beer and banana. That's intriguing to me. So again, great look to it. Ooh, great smell. Great smell. That is very unique. The banana, it's not an overpowering banana by any means. It's a nice subtle taste to it. It still has a little bit of crispness to it though, which is really nice. I gotta be honest, I would order this probably quite a bit. That's gotta be one of your more popular ones.
It is. This is definitely a popular one. This is again one that we have on year round. And it's definitely one of the fan favorites.
Not just for the summer.
That's right.
All right, what's next?
So next we have our New England IPA at the moment. This is our Road Eldorado. So this features Eldorado hops as well as Mosaic hops. So you're going to get a lot of tropical fruit and citrus. Really good full mouthfeel as well to it.
Now the different hops you just described. Tell me a little bit about these hops.
So these hops, so they're New World hops. So there's a lot of Australian, New Zealand hops that we put in our New England IPAs, and that's going to provide that sort of full, overripe tropical fruit flavor as well as the citrus flavor that you're looking for in a New England IPA. Awesome,
and I love the New England IPAs. It's got the perfect texture and color that you would traditionally look for in IPA. The New England styles are definitely very popular right now. Can't wait to try it. Very good. Very good. This is, when you think New England IPA, this not only gets you there, it has a little difference to it. But it's definitely, if you're a New England IPA lover, this is a gotta have.
Yeah, we're really happy with that one.
Awesome. Okay, what's next?
So next, if you're more of a fan of traditional IPAs, we have our Melmac IPA. So this is one, again, that we have on pretty much all the time. So this is sort of a West Coast IPA that's going to have a lot of that citrus character, but it's going to be more crisp and dry on the finish. A little bit of citrus, a little bit of pine, not as much of that tropical fruit character that you have in New England.
Okay. So citrus and pine.
Yep. A little bit of bitterness to it as well.
Perfect. So again, the color, a little bit different because it's not your traditional New England style, West Coast style IPA. So it's going to have a little different texture to it. But again, it looks very clean, very crisp as well. Definitely taste the pineness in it. The dry, that was perfect. This definitely has that little dry element, but it's not like overpowering dry like some wines can be.
Right.
This is a different type of dryness in a beer that you probably most people aren't used to unless you're familiar with West Coast wines, West Coast beers. So definitely that was awesome. And that again is the Melmac IPA, which is again one of the ones that's always on.
Correct.
Okay,
so
awesome.
next we have one of our seasonal offerings. So this is an English barley wine, which is in fact a beer despite the name, so don't get confused. It's just an indication of the strength of the beer. So for this beer, it's a really simple recipe, but we do boil it for 3 hours and then age it for quite some time. So in this one, you'll get some notes of dark fruit, maybe some leather, some of those darker flavors. We are also aging this in some barrels. So later this winter, we'll have a release of this aged in brandy barrels as well as bourbon barrels. But this is the unoaked version.
So the aging in barrels is becoming popular in the beer.
Yes, absolutely. It adds another flavor complexity profile to the beer. Just adds another note of nuance. It's just something else we can do with beer. So.
I can't wait. That just, you sold me on that. So again, different look, totally different style than what you typically see. Again, not a wine, definitely a beer. Let's try her out. That is a very unique flavor. It's definitely beer. There's no question that it's definitely beer. And I got to be honest, your description is pretty dead on. It's pretty dead on. It's good. It's very good. And I can see why it's a seasonal beer for around here. But again, it's not so heavy that I probably wouldn't mind trying it in the spring as well. Yeah. So, but it's definitely not heavy, but it's good. It's very good.
Yeah, it's a great sipper. It comes in at 9.5%, so you want to be careful with it. But it's great to have one or two by fire for sure. Yeah,
you know what, we'll have to do it that way. All right, and you poured me an extra, and we got a little treat. So tell me about this other one.
So this last one is our 1,000-year porter. So this is another one that we have on year round. So great for this time of year, but we also tend to keep something dark down over the summer as well. So this is a robust porter, so you're going to get lots of notes of chocolate and coffee in it, and a little bit of roastiness and a touch of bitterness to balance it out.
Awesome. So the 1,000-year, where does that come into the?
We like to say it's a recipe that's been perfected over the last 1,000 years.
Awesome. Yeah. So your traditional look for these type of beers, the stout beers, very dark, and then it's like when you look at a stout beer, it shouldn't have a real heavy foam on it. It's a lighter foam on it. It's designed to be enjoyed. Dark, rich flavors on them. Let's see how she is. That is very good. That is very good. You can definitely taste the darkness to it, without a doubt. But again, it's not super heavy. So like when I think of stout beers, I always think heavy, and this doesn't have that heaviness to it. But I assuming it's still a good sipping beer.
Yeah, absolutely. So this one's not super high in alcohol. As you said, it's not super heavy. So this is one where you can definitely sit down and have a couple and not feel guilty about it.
That's awesome. I mean, and as you can see, there's so many more flavors to try. So we definitely got to come back, try some more out. And thank you for walking us through this. This is awesome. I'm going to finish these beers off, to be honest with you. But again, if there's anything else that you really, what really makes you guys unique here when you do your brewing?
I think it's just we really attempt to have a broad diversity in the types of styles that we have on tap. So we try and keep great traditional styles like the lagers that we were talking about before. We're trying to do the barrel aging. We have nitro on now. We're going to do some cask ales coming up. So it's really just the broad variety. If you like any sort of beer, we want to have something here that you can get.
Well, this was our brewer spotlight at Water Street Brewery at Water Street, downtown Binghamton, New York. I'm telling you, this is a must-try place. Whether it's the food, whether it's the brew, it's definitely needs to be on your list, beer droppers. As you can see, we've been here a while. That's a testament to how much fun we've had in here today. So stop down, talk to all the guys on here, Steve, Kristen, and of course, Nick, our head brewer. And I'm going to tell you, check out the kitchen, guys. You got to try the food. So hope to see everybody on our next Brewer Spotlight. And until next time, keep dropping the beers, guys. Thank you.